Hey everybody, it's Jennifer at Studio J Company. Welcome in. We'll try to pull y'all up on my iPad so I can see what y'all see. Happy Thursday. Yay, it's almost the weekend. Okay. All right. Oops. So I'm just gonna wait for some people to pop in, clean up my mess here. I was trying to organize everything and lipstick. We don't need lipstick for this one. Welcome in, y'all. Happy Thursday. Hey, Denise. Happy. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Minnie. Hey, Sharon. Hello, everybody. I was in an event Monday that was also doing this fundraiser for the Tebow Foundation. And so this is a different group, and they're doing the fundraiser also. And of course, I had to jump on this one too, because it's a great cause, y'all. It's for the kids. Everything is about the kids. Tim Tebow's Foundation. It's been around since 2010. They do everything for kids with special needs, abandoned, homeless kids. I mean, they do everything to help them out. So this is a really, really good cause. So at the end of this live, the project that I'm making tonight, I'm going to auction that off, and 100% of the proceeds for whoever wins it and pays for this, the payment actually goes to the Tim Tebow Foundation. I will pay for shipping as long as you're in the United States. I can't ship outside the United States. So come on in, say hello. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Jill. Hey, Jan. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Kim. Hi, Debbie. Hello, everybody. Hey, Wendy. So Wendy just finished. It's my turn next. I'm the last presenter in tonight's event, or today's event. It's been going on all day. And I have a fun project. And even if you don't want to bid on this project, if you would like to donate, there is, in the description, there's the little link to click on. It takes you straight to the Tim Tebow Foundation. And if you would like to make a donation, you can. But if you bid on the little project that I'm making tonight, at the end, the last 5 minutes, we'll do the auction. And if you're interested, now I will tell you, this is something functional. I was trying to think of something that's not like a holiday or a special event type thing. This is an everyday thing. If you cook, if you have a kitchen, I was saying that yesterday. If you have a kitchen, you could use this. If you like to cook, you could use this. Or if you know someone that does, or you know a mom that is constantly planning her meals. So I'm doing a menu board, a chalkboard menu board, but it's going to be interchangeable. So I'm kind of flipping, I guess that's what you would say. I'm going to flip this menu board. Hang on, I don't want to roll over a dog here. Hang on, this light is super bright. I don't like this light. Okay. Sorry. You're either orange or you're white. Okay. This is I know it's backwards. I have my phone flipped so I can see it. But hi, Kay. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Charlotte. We're going to take this menu board. It's got a little beaded hanger. It's a pretty nice little menu board. It's a chalkboard, and it is going to come with a piece of chalk. And I'm gonna decorate up a little hanger. I'm going to attach it. Oops, you can't see it. I'm going to attach one on here. I'll probably decorate this up. But we're going to take this, and up here where it just says menu, I mean, we all know it's a menu board. So I'm going to take this, and we're going to have all 4 seasons. So I was trying, I mean, it was easy to think of something like, you know, flip-flops or flowers or pumpkins or, you know, Christmas trees or whatever. So I was trying to think, okay, what's something you can eat? Now, it might not necessarily be a meal. I don't know how cute it'd be to have, you know, turkey and chicken or hot dogs or whatever. I could have done that. So here's what I came up with. Most of them are junk food sweets. But we're going to take up here where this is, I'm going to make, I cut these out on the Glow Forge. I just went in and tried to find different themes, but we're going to paint all these, and we're going to end up covering that menu part there. And this part here is going to be different for different, and it'll be magnetic, so you can just take it off and pop it back on. But let me give you an idea. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and paint them, and at the end, I'll show you. I'll just attach them as we go, okay? So let's go ahead and start decorating them because we have 1 hour. Hello, everybody. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer. Welcome in. We are in an event with the Sacred Treasure House group, and we are doing a fundraiser for the Tim Tebow Foundation. So if you were on here Monday, I was in another group's event doing this fundraiser for the Tim Tebow Foundation. It's so much fun. But anybody that knows me personally knows I'm a Florida Gator fan. I was a Florida Gator fan before Tim Tebow even went to college. So, but I do love Tim Tebow. How could you not? Any Gator fan loves Tim Tebow. And even if you're not a Gator fan, if you know about him, you like him. He's a really good guy. Stands for a great cause. But yeah, I live in Georgia, and my husband is a Georgia fan. All my friends are Georgia fans pretty much that live here. We have a huge Florida Georgia party every year. I think I'm on my 16th annual Florida Georgia party. So yes, love me some Tebow. Yeah, it's a big deal around here for us. So I was excited to get in this event. So, okay, let's start painting. So the first one, okay, we're going to do something that represents winter, spring, summer, and fall. But now you could also, it's one of those things you could always make other, like say you've got a birthday month or something like that, and you want to make your own. It's going to be magnetic, so you can just change it out and put your own things, but it's going to come with these 4 that I'm going to do. So for winter, I'm thinking, let me show you. Hang on, we're gonna paint it too. And you know what? I just realized right before I went live, I meant to cut. Okay, so it's a cookie sheet, like a little baking cookie sheet with 2 little gingerbread cookies. And this was originally meant to be like a garland, like a tag, you know, with the little beads. I meant to cut this one without the holes. See how it's got the hole in it? It needs to be like this. So I'm not going to glue that one on because I'm going to cut another one tomorrow. So I'm going to get all this done, and all that will be left is this. Okay, because I want to be able to show you the whole finished project. Okay, so this is for winter. It's the cookies, gingerbread cookies. Okay, for spring, I love these. I got Peeps. I got little marshmallow Peeps. So there's going to be they're going to be different colors. So we're going to do little Peeps for to represent spring. Hey everybody, if you're popping in late, hello, my name is Jennifer. Welcome in. We are just getting started. We are going to be making an interchangeable menu board, chalkboard, menu board, and you'll be able to change out the little theme at the top for the different seasons. Okay, the other 2, summer and fall, are in so many pieces. It's hard for me to hold them up and show you, so you'll have to bear with me, and as I paint them, I'll show them to you. But I've got ice cream cones for summer, and I've got caramel apples for fall. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna tilt y'all down a little bit so you can see better. Sorry about this lighting, it's kind of weird. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna leave one of these off, but it will hide that little hole, so it's just gonna be a cookie sheet. So what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna go ahead and I want it to look like a little metal pan. So I'm going to paint it. I'm gonna paint it gray and then add a little silver metallic to it to make it look like a cookie sheet. Thank you, Amanda. I know, I love caramel apples too, and this is a cute kit. All of these are off of kits that that I have, and I just had to shrink them down to make them fit onto this board. Can y'all see what I'm doing here? I have a light on, but this room, the light is down at the other end. It's so weird. And I have this ring light, but for some reason it's a weird color. So, I know this little cookie sheet is so fun with the little gingerbread man. Okay, I'm just sponging this color on because I'm going to put the silver over it. So have y'all been watching the event so far? Because I'm the last one. I'm the last presenter. It's been going on since this morning, early this morning. And I got to go back and catch some replays myself. You know, if you're not already in that group, the Sacred Treasure House group, it's a free group you can join. And you'll be able to catch all the replays in there. So, the Sacred Treasure House is a collaboration of, it's Tanya, Lisa, and Deborah. They started the group, and it's Timeless Treasures by Tanya is her page, Lisa's Craft House, and Sacred Sew. So they took like one word from each of them's page, Sacred, Treasure, and House. Clever. So clever. Use some silver. These will be pretty quick, I think. Hi, Karen. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Dee Dee. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for sprinkling. Yep, I'm the last one. I kind of like being the last one. I think I was the last one. I'm trying to remember if I was the last one in the same event, fundraiser event, because I was thinking I was going to need more time, but I think I did okay. All right, so this is supposed to look like a metal cookie sheet. And I think it's working. Of course, my cookie sheets don't look like this anymore. I should probably do it like brown and black, and you know, where we burn everything. Every time you use them, it smells like burnt something. You know when you get brand new cookie sheets and you're like, okay, I'm going to take care of this one? Nobody is to use this without aluminum foil and all that stuff. And then one day, there it is. It's just burnt. Okay, so this will be our little, look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. My mini cookie sheet. Okay, I'm gonna sit that there to dry. I will go ahead and do, oops, I forgot that part. Go ahead and do one of these little, it's the little end of the cookie sheet. Oh, you know what? Well, I don't know if we'll need two of those. I might just use this one to cover that hole. I really don't know what this part is for anyway. I'm gonna leave that over there to dry. I don't need silver and gray for anything else. Okay, so it's got two little cookies that are gonna go on it. Yeah, it's non-stick. There you go. Okay, so for the gingerbread, guys, let's see. I've got a good brown here. Hi, Teresa. Yes, this fundraiser. Well, just the one that these three groups are doing. I know they've. I think they've reset the new goal for 2,000. I think they've already hit. They had already hit 15 or 1,600 before even going into today, or maybe I don't know. I saw something in the chat, so I know they've at least hit 1,600. So we're shooting for 2,000. Wouldn't that be great? That'd be awesome. Okay, let's do our little gingerbread boys brown. And like I said, even if you don't want to bid on this, if you still want to make a donation, I mean, $5. Every donation counts, you know. They all add up. And they are tax deductible. Okay. So I've got 2 little gingerbread cookies. And I'm going to go in and give them a face, but I'm going to wait and make sure we have time to get all that. I want to go ahead and get all the other stuff done. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump to the caramel apples because I love these. But you know what? Each of these are going to have their own little base that they'll be attached to. And then, like I said, it's going to be magnetic. You can just change them out. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this because the ice cream, well, they're all going to attach to it. But the ice creams and the caramel apples are in separate pieces like this. So they've got to have something to glue to for me to put them together. I hope that makes sense. All right, so let's go ahead and do the caramel apples and its base. Okay, so for the base, let me see. I think I might do it. What color should I do the background for caramel apples? I want it to be something kind of fallish. I mean, what would look good behind the caramel apples? I'm gonna do green apples and red apples with the caramel. So I could do orange, but I don't know if that will really clash with it. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and paint those while we think about that part. Go ahead and paint the caramel. Sorry. I'm always looking for something, and it's right under my nose. The light caramel color. Well, I'm going to do the caramel and the caramel color. What color should I do this thing? Because there's going to be 3 caramel apples on it. Like a soft cream. That's what I was thinking. I was kind of thinking like a ivory or a cream color. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty. That way they'll stand out. They'll really pop. Yeah, well seasoned. Yeah. My pans are well seasoned. Can y'all still see? It's so dark. I wonder if hang on. I'm afraid this is going to crash down. Sorry, y'all. Okay, might be a little brighter. Okay, doesn't look like much now, but that's caramel. It's gonna be caramel. It'll make sense once I'm done. Okay, so, oh wait, I think I got it backwards. No, I did it backwards. It's okay, I can paint over it. That's the apple part. This part will be caramel. Sorry, I'm backwards. But that's okay. The colors will go right over that. And this color is actually called Classic Caramel. It's apple barrel. Classic Caramel. Does somebody have cast iron cookie sheets? Is that a real thing, or are y'all joking? That's what mine look like, but they're not supposed to. What does that say? The current total raised is $2,056. Nice job. Nice job. All right, y'all. So maybe somebody will bid on this. And And we can add to that number. And like I said, even if you would like to donate to the Tim Tebow Foundation, like I said, it's a really, really good cause. I mean, helping out not just children sick. I mean, it's homeless, abandoned children. I mean, in so many countries. And if you go to their page and you watch some of the videos, I was saying this Monday, if you watch those videos, you can just see it on his face. Like when he's interacting with them, you can tell he really is serious about this. It's so sweet. Super, super sweet. Okay, I got my caramel apples. I'm kind of breezing through this pretty quickly, but I got to do 4 seasons. So welcome in. If anybody's new here, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to my page. Did you make sure? Yes, I made this shirt. It's backwards. All I need is coffee and my dog. I should have an S because I have a dog pound here. If you've been around here a while, there's usually dogs making appearances, and there's always a dog nearby. Like, as a matter of fact, there's 2 dogs here right now. They're sleeping. One's at my feet. One's at my feet, and one is in this chair right there. Cooper. Coop. He's always asleep. He's usually in the bed. And it's usually Stella, my other dog. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I feel like whenever I go live late, more people join in. So I should start doing that more often. I said for the new year, I'm going to start doing that. So I need to do it. All right, so I'm going to do some green apples and some red apples. So I've got parakeet for the green apples. It's going to be a bright green Granny Smith. And that will be just fine. Actually, it's not too bright. It's not too bad. I'm trying to see why it's so dark. Does it seem dark on the screen to y'all? Can y'all see? I mean, I've got it pulled up on my iPad and it looks dark, but I'm not. Oh, if I move the comments out of the way, it's a little bit better. Okay, never mind. I was like, wow, can y'all even see what I'm doing? Okay, there's some green. Let me get some red. Hey, Lydia. Hello, hello. Oh, the red is really pretty. I'll do 2 of those. 2 reds and 1 green. Okay. We'll do another coat of that green after that dries. All right. Okay, so we said cream color for that base. Yikes. Hi, Claudia. Welcome in. Okay, here we go. All right, so I have to ask, I know it's kind of weird to talk about the weather, but is anybody getting hit with really bad weather. I keep getting, and I've been getting notifications since yesterday about severe storms heading our way in Atlanta tomorrow. So if you've been on here before, you know I'm terrified of storms. And for them to be like sending like notifications a couple days in advance every day, you know, it's really making me nervous. Talking about like, you know, like wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour, all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, I do not like that. But, you know, I was telling my daughter, I don't know if it was last week or last weekend. Did y'all hear about there was an earthquake in Japan? And they were saying, and I don't know if it's changed or not, but they were saying that it could, you know how sometimes when there's an earthquake somewhere, next thing you know, there's a tsunami somewhere, like it kind of causes that. But I wonder if that's got anything to do with this weird weather we have, because we normally don't have that kind of weather. Like tornado season here is March. I mean, I kind of come to expect it, but not this early. Way too early for that. So I'm just wondering, because I've been seeing pictures. My daughter said that Panama City got hit pretty bad. Yes, tsunamis are terrifying. High winds and snow in Ohio. We never get snow. And I always see the people that do get it, they don't like it. And I want it. I want some snow. Okay, I'll set this to the side. You know what? I think I might do all of them like that. It'll just be quicker, and I'm actually going to do it with a sponge. Much faster. Yeah, much quicker. Hi, Lena. Hi, Kimberly. You like it for Christmas, then it can leave. Yeah, I would settle for that. You know what I don't like about the snow is when it melts and then it's just a big mushy mess. I mean, especially with us having all these dogs. I have blankets on our couch, blankets on our love seat, blankets on the chairs, because the dogs will come in and jump up on the furniture. And it's just easier if you come in, it's like, oh, you know, there's blankets, but it's so much easier to just throw the blankets in the washing machine. You can't throw the couch in the washing machine. So like every 2 days or so, you've got to wash these blankets or quilts or whatever, because there's muddy paw prints or a smelly dog or whatever, especially when it rains. And like my husband gets up at like 4:35 in the morning, and as soon as he gets up, the dogs want to go out. So he lets them out, and then they come running right back in and jump in the bed with me. And Maggie, one of our dogs, she's all about touching your face. She'll come running in, and it's almost like, maybe because it's dark, she's like feeling like, is that you, you know, instead of sniffing. And she just has to touch your face with her wet paw, and it's disgusting. Okay. All right, where are we? We've got, I'm gonna do a little lighter color on these the sticks for the caramel apples. I'm gonna do them kind of like popsicle sticks. Lighten them up a little bit so they don't look like the caramel. Okay. Let's do the peeps. So we got 3 little peeps. bright colors for these. Some more sponges. I am going to give these, like a base coat real quick of that off-white, just so the bright colors will pop. Anytime I do light colors, I like to have a base coat. She's easy to clean. Yeah, little dogs. But you know what? Here's the thing. When it rains, now if I'm up, I'll stand at the door and wait for him to come back in with a towel. But my husband doesn't. He'll just like he will open the door. We have a fenced-in backyard. So he'll open the door and let him go out. And then he'll go to the bathroom. And then he'll go and make his coffee. And the door is open, okay? And I don't know, those of you who were around back over the summer, you know, we had that armadillo issue with like a gazillion armadillos, which they weren't in the backyard. They did get in the backyard once, and the dogs, they realized there was dogs, and you know, they're not there anymore, but I don't know where they went. But I kept telling him, something is going to come in this house if you leave that door open. Like in the summertime, all I can think of is a snake slithering in while he's in the bathroom or off making his coffee, and the dogs are out in the yard, and a snake coming in, you know? I will move out of this house if that happens. I cannot. No. But no, I will stand at the door and wait for them to come back in, and I have the towel. And you should see them. They'll line up for that towel. They love the towel. Because they get all rubbed down and like to shake it off. They'll stand in line and back up to you like, me. They love it. Okay. How are we on time? Okay, halfway. We're doing good. You're goats and pigs, yes. I mean, can you blame them? You know? They want to come in. Hi, Lisa. We have a lot of Lisas in here tonight. Okay. All right, so I got a base coat on the peeps. I'm going to do a base coat on some of these ice cream because we're going to start on those next. I know it doesn't make sense, but I can hold up pieces and show you, but they don't really make sense yet, but they're about to in about 5 minutes. Hi, Bob. Welcome in. We are doing a fundraiser event tonight for the Tim Tebow Foundation. If you're familiar with Tim Tebow. Hi, Minnie. Thank you for sprinkling. I am making it's a chalkboard menu board, like a weekly menu planner, and it's going to be interchangeable with different seasons. So right now I'm just painting the different, the interchangeable pieces for the seasons. We're going to have winter, spring, summer, and fall. And for winter, I've got a pan of gingerbread cookies. Spring, we have peeps, marshmallow peeps. For summer, we have ice cream cones. That's what I'm working on now. For fall, we have caramel apples. And for, what was that? Winter, spring. Did I say them all? Winter, spring, summer, fall. Yeah, that's all 4, right? Unless there's a new one we don't know about. Denise, I looked up and saw your comment, and it's like your name goes Denise Carpenter, and then the next line is McDonald. And I didn't see Denise Carpenter. I saw McDonald heard what? And this, I read it, McDonald's heard it was blizzard-like conditions, and I was thinking, is this a joke about the ice cream machine? I didn't see your name at the time. I thought it was like McDonald's, and I was like, wait, what? Because y'all know McDonald's ice cream machine never works. I thought you were making a joke about that. Okay. Sorry. I just like to get this base coat on here because that way the colors will stand out better. Y'all, what colors should we do the ice creams? I'm thinking we could do like maybe mint chocolate chip, maybe some pink. We definitely need some pink ice cream. I don't know what flavor that would be, but I think it would be pretty on the cone. Maybe some chocolate, of course. We could either do mint chocolate chip or just regular chocolate chip. Hey, Ruby. Cherry. There is a cherry on top of one of these. One of them has a cherry on top. All right, almost done. Raspberry, strawberry, mint. Definitely mint. Pink. Strawberry ice cream. Or it could be like bubblegum ice cream. All right, I think we could start on the colors now. So I'm gonna do the peeps. I actually want to do them really bright. If I need to tone it down, I can tone it down. Hi, Mandy. This is not in my shop. I actually just kind of made this up. I just had to shrink down a few pieces that I already had. And this menu board I purchased somewhere. So this is a one of a kind for me. So this is the menu board I have. It's got like the black beaded hanger. And it's pretty good size. It's a chalkboard. But we're going to cover this part up with interchangeable signs. Let's see. I was going to start on those peeps, and then I realized I've got 2 more of these signs I need to do. Yeah, Hobby Lobby might have them. I got these, it was a couple months back. I showed them on a live when I found them. And I haven't done anything with them. I got one for my daughter, and I was like, I want to grab one for me. And I haven't done anything with it, so I thought, well, hey, I was trying to think of something for the auction that would be functional and that anybody could use. And I was saying last night, you know, I've got something, and if you have a kitchen, you could use this. If you like to plan out your weekly meals, this would be great. Okay. One more. Okay. Got to remember we've got to save 5 minutes for the auction. You know, I could do, I don't have to do them all this color. I'm going to go ahead and get this base coat on here though. But I think the ice creams would be really pretty on like a bright blue background. So this base will be good. Okay. All right, so back to our peeps. Let's do a pink one. Now it's gonna be bright at first. I don't know, I may change it. Oh, I actually like it. It's really, See this light, it doesn't look as bright. Let's see. Let me see. I don't know what's up with this light. It's a really bright pink. This light is weird. But it is a bright, bright pink. Hi, Kim. Hi, Gia. Okay. Set that aside. Let me do a little bit more. Okay. Got a pink one. Let's do one, this Key West color. I just think peeps need to be bright. I don't think I've ever seen one this color, but... And then we'll do the other one yellow. Let's see. I love this color. Key West, that aqua color. So pretty. This might be pretty for the background for the ice cream cones. It does not look the same on that screen. No purple. No purple. Okay. Now we're not going to do purple. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but I figure while I'm using that color, I'm going to go ahead and do this on here. Tilt y'all back down. Oh, are you saying do purple or no purple? I thought it said not purple. Too low. Purple peeps. Okay, we can do purple. Let me grab it. We'll do that. Oh, I'm sorry, Maggie. Told you there was a dog right under me. Now I wish I would have done one yellow, but you know what? I think the purple will stand out better. We'll be fine. All right, last peep. Yeah, somebody else said purple too, so we'll do purple. Yeah, Charlotte said purple. Lisa loves purple, so. Oh my gosh, that's really pretty. Good idea. I kind of like the way it looks when you sponge it. It's kind of, you know how peeps have that like kind of sugary top, you know, the little coating. It kind of looks like that. Okay, so we've got a purple. Oh, let me see. Hang on, let me go over this pink a little bit. What's on it? then touched it over there. There we go. Okay, so we got a pink one, Key West, and purple. So we got our peeps. They are a lot brighter than it looks on that screen. I don't know what's up with this light. Okay, so let me set our peeps over here. The ice cream cones. Let me hit these cones. And then I've got the little cherry. One of the ice cream cones has a cherry on top. Let me go ahead and hit that. Okay, and then some brown burnt umber. I'll do the stem, and I'm gonna do some chocolate on one of these ice creams. So I'm just gonna use the end of this. Hi, Beth. Yeah, we could do a yellow. Yeah, we could do a yellow background. Good idea. Good idea. All right, and then let's see. Can y'all still see what I'm doing? Okay, so that's actually going to be the chocolate on top of one of these. Okay, well, we're going to do this one mint chocolate chip, right? Okay, the green I have is a little bright, but it'll be okay. And then I've just got to paint the, you can barely see the green on there. It's really a bright green. I have to go over it a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. The cone, I'm gonna do the same color I did the caramel. I'll do these. Okay, I need to start putting these together. Okay. Okay, let me grab the pink ice cream. Southern pink. Okay. And then last one. Oh, there it is. All right, let's go ahead and start putting them together. And I can always do some of the accents later. Well, we said we were going to put yellow on here. I can do that really fast. Really fast. Speed painting, I know, and I always hate when I do that. Hang on. I put way too much paint on here. This paint's kind of globby. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna, like I said, the last 5 minutes, we're gonna put this up for auction if anybody's interested. I don't know. I've got a timer on my iPad. If Tanya or Lisa or Deborah are still here, this yellow is called Sunbeam. It's a apple barrel. Sunbeam. There we go. All right, let me get this off my fingers and we will go. All right, let's go ahead and start with the cookie sheet for the gingerbread cookies. All right, I'm a mess maker. Oh, okay, Lisa's here. Okay. Can you do the stop for me when we get to that point? I think we've got just a couple more minutes. I'm just going to start gluing these together. Okay. All right, so the cookie sheet. And then each one has it has 2 cookies, 2 gingerbread cookies. And y'all, as far as the shipping goes, I will pay for the shipping as long as you're in the United States. So I'll cover that part. And it's going to go in a 20 by 20 box. It's pretty big. Okay, I am going to go back and add little faces, but here's the little cookies. Okay, so there's one. And oh, let's go ahead and do the caramel apples. So y'all can see those. I am going to do another coat of green on the green apple, but I can do that later. I just want to go ahead and get this on here so y'all can see it. Popsicle sticks. Okay. So there's the caramel apples. And like I said, this color is not, I don't know what y'all see. It doesn't look right to me, but it's really, I'm going to take a picture afterwards and it'll be nice and bright. It won't be in this light. I'll take it in a better light. There's caramel apples. Okay, we've got the peeps. Y'all know what the peeps look like. Let me get the ice creams. How are we? Oh, grief. Okay, let's try. Wait, this one. I still gotta do the chocolate chips on the mint chocolate chip. What is everybody doing their auctions for? Is it 3 minutes or is it 5 minutes? I know we're saving the last 5 minutes, but I don't know if they're giving 5 minutes for bidding. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not gonna have time to glue it all on, but let me show you what it looks like. I can hold it up. That's the 3 ice cream cones. You can kind of see them this way. They'll be glued together better. And I gotta paint the chocolate chips on there, on the mint chocolate chip, okay? And then the peeps. Y'all know the peeps. So, if y'all wanna go ahead and start the timer, Lisa, I can be finishing while people are, if anybody wants to bid. Y'all want to let's do a starting bid. Let's say 20, because it's pretty big. It's a pretty big piece, and it's got all the attachments. They're going to be magnetic, so you can easily attach them and change them out. All right, let's do. I'm gonna dry this yellow for the peeps. Okay, start. If anybody's interested, I am paying for the shipping. And there's a link in the description where you would make the donation. We got 20s. And so y'all see, I don't see everything y'all see, or y'all see it faster than I do. So, I see 25, I see 22. Where's the light one? December. Oh. I'll change that color. I see 28. I see 29. Y'all, here are the peeps. Look cute. They look really cute on that yellow. I'm telling you, the colors are much brighter than they look up there. But yeah, the ice cream is really cute. $31. I see 31. Denise. $32. Like I said, y'all probably see something I don't see yet, so I'm gonna go by what y'all see, and Lisa sees what y'all see. So Denise at 33 is the last one I see, unless y'all see something else. It got really quiet. Are y'all still there? Okay, Denise won. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, everybody who bid. Like I said, if you still want to make a donation to the fundraiser, that link is in the description. And Denise, the link there, I think when you click on it, it goes to a page at the Tim Tebow Foundation. And it just says donate, and then you'll just after you do that, just screenshot your receipt and just message me, private message it to me, and I will get this sent out to you. There's the ice cream. So here's how it will look. Like I said, it's going to be magnetic up here, and there'll be magnets on the back of this, so you'll be able to change them out. So you can have, like, for the summer, you can have ice cream cones. I don't have those glued down. For winter, this cookie sheet is going to go on one of these. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. I think I might add some color to this, but it's going to go on one too. So then you could change this one out. I'm probably going to put one here, so you don't have to worry about lining it up with this. I might see if I can paint over this. If not, I'm gonna put a, I'm gonna cut one of these to fit it perfectly. And then you'll change that out. And then, like, for fall, you've got caramel apples. That'd be cute. And then for spring, you got peeps. I love those. So I'll get this all finished up. Thank you for thank y'all for hanging out with me. This was fun. This was fun. But yeah, like I said, if you want to donate to that Tim Tebow Foundation, it's easy to do. You can do $5. You can do $1. Anything you want. But it's all for a great cause. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, and I'll get a picture of this once it's done so y'all can see how it looks. But this is such a fun idea. You could easily find those. Somebody said that Hobby Lobby has menu boards, so you could totally change them out, dress them up, paint them. You know, we're always flipping something, making something different. So, but thank y'all all for hanging out, and I will be back on here tomorrow at my handy dandy little planner, 3 p.m. I'll be on here at 3 p.m. Yay! So we raised over $2,000. That's awesome. That's awesome. Kim said her goal was $1,500, so we did really good. But thanks, y'all. I appreciate everybody watching. This has been a lot of fun. Y'all have a good night, and like I said, I'll be back here tomorrow. I'm in an event with Angie's Crafty Blessings with Angie's Crafty Friends, and the theme is cozy winter love, those things. And I'm doing something that relates to a quilt, because when I think of cozy and winter and love, I think of, like, my grandmother used to make quilts, and so I thought a quilt project, it's not an actual quilt, it's actually a picture, a sign, it's a kit, but I'm gonna do a quilt thing. So you're in that one too, Lydia? I think you are. Yeah. Okay, well, I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to go. It's after 10 o'clock here. So thanks, y'all. Bye.